Hello again. I'm cooking. I'm cooking Cornish hens for Christmas dinner tomorrow. I guess it's supper. I don't know if it's. I'm cooking Cornish hens. Here is one in the pot right now. I'm using Jamie Oliver's recipe, Cornish hens with milk, because he's a wonderful man. Yeah, so this is just kind of a cooking. My mom is here. She's making cinnamon rolls, which we have every Christmas, and she's making dinner for us right now, which is fajitas. So that's exciting. So, and then in the background, some Christmas music. So the first thing to do is to cook the hen in olive oil. So olive oil and salt and pepper. So I just poured some olive oil in the pot and rinse off the hen and put it in there. I feel like it's my baby. I have 4 of these hens that I have to cook because there's like the 4 of us here, and then my brother and his family is coming over tomorrow. So I just put the hen in the pot with some olive oil. I'm gonna turn it on medium heat, I guess, maybe 6, just above slightly medium. I'm gonna put salt and pepper on it. Okay, that's like a lot of salt and pepper. That's a lot of pepper anyways. So earlier I went ahead and put everything for the sauce together in a bowl because I'm not using any fresh ingredients. The only thing fresh that I'm using is like the lemon zest. So everything else I just put in a bowl because I read somewhere that if you're using like dried herbs to like soak them in water or liquid or something so that they can kind of like regain their taste, and you don't end up like using too much of it because the flavor is there. A spoon. I don't know what kind of utensil thing to use. Okay, we have a spoon. I'll show you so here is the sauce. It's milk with, that looks really gross. But it's milk with minced garlic. And he said to use like whole garlic, but I just had minced, so that's what I used. So minced garlic and a lot of sage, a lot of like ground up sage, and cinnamon, and then lemon zest and milk. There's the hen. Doesn't that look beautiful? You can't really, the lighting's mixed up. There we go. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so pretty. I'm so proud of it. Yeah, so the pot we're using isn't oven safe, so I can't figure out yet. I'm probably going to, because you cook it in a pot on all sides, and then you put it in, like you put the sauce stuff in there, and then you put it in the oven. But the pot isn't oven safe, so I'm probably just going to put it in a glass pan with the sauce on and pour the sauce over that. So I'm so excited. I think that's a little bit too high. I'm going to refer back to the recipe real quick. So I want to fry the chicken until it's golden, which right now it's only been on the bottom for 2-3 minutes, maybe 4. So in just a couple minutes, I'll probably rotate it just to like rotate. Maybe I'll rotate it now because I'm impatient. It's so beautiful. It looks so good. I'm gonna add some more salt and pepper because I only put the salt and pepper on one side, on the top. And I'll show you a picture of one side I don't think it's cooked completely because it's not golden. It's like a yellowish color, but it's not quite golden. The lighting in here isn't great, so I apologize in advance for that. Isn't it beautiful? It's so pretty. I'm so proud. This is my first time cooking Cornish hens. We had some hens, and so we were like, hey, why don't we cook some hens and have it for Christmas? And I was like, awesome. I'll look up a Jamie Oliver recipe and it'll just be amazing. I'm excited. I like trying new things and I like cooking. So this is fun. And I love Jamie Oliver. He's just amazing. It smells so good in here. I realize it's been on one side for a long time, so I'm gonna try to see if it'll balance on its side. Hey, it's balancing on its side. That's impressive. I don't know if I'm impressed with myself or with the hen. Oh, yeah. Wait, what did you say?
No, it is. I can't do it.
And then you take the dog! I don't know if you heard that. My mom was just talking about Julia Child and how I should, like, imitate her. So I did. I just imitated Julia Child. I don't know if that's sacrilegious or something to the name of Julia Child. I don't know. I guess we'll see how my hens turn out. And then we'll know. I really like cooking things that take a really long time. I'm not sure why. I think it's because I can really like appreciate everything that's going on and everything that goes into it. And I think cooking is relaxing for me. And it's like creative and like experimental. I like spending like all day cooking one thing. I guess I'll show you the hen again. See? Isn't it gorgeous? It's so pretty. And there's the sauce again. I'll try to find a way to like show it to you when I'm pouring it over. Okay, the grease is angry and I don't know why. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down a little bit. The hen just lost part of her wing thanks to me, so but I mean, I guess this whole experience is pretty traumatic for it, so I don't know. I need to have you in my videos more often because that way I can actually know that I'm funny. Because I'll say things and like I don't have anyone to laugh at.
Frying it in the pan is not traumatic for it, honey.
I know. I was being ironic, really. Okay, I'm not going to scrape the bottom because Jamie Oliver said that you like when you're done cooking the hen, you pour out the grease, and then you should have like, he calls it like this lovely like caramel stuff at the bottom. So I'm just kind of let that happen here. The beast of a man. He is amazing though. Have you seen him?
No, I've never even heard of this guy.
I need to show you a video of his or something because he's just amazing. So per my mom's advice, I went ahead and scraped the bottom of the pan since it was part of the wing that got stuck on there. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rotate it again to keep it from sticking again. There's so much blood coming out of it. I mean, okay, it's not a lot of blood, but it's like blood. But I mean, it was a living thing, so that shouldn't be disarmed. I should be prepared for cooking a chicken because it was living at one point. So obviously there's going to be blood. So, but when I opened up the package and I was like rinsing off and kind of pulling out, there were some feathers left, so I had to pull out some feathers. And then I realized that on the inside was the heart, but it was like on the inside was this package. And I was like, is that the heart? Like, did they package the heart? I guess it's kind of cool for people who eat chicken hearts. No judgment, by the way. So I pulled out the package, and sure enough, it was the heart, which was like stiffer than I thought it would be. For some reason, I thought like, I don't know, I'll have to look and see if it is the heart or if it's the liver, because it looked kind of like a liver. I was like, this looks kind of different from like a regular heart. Okay, I would say this baby is golden. Again, he's so beautiful. Okay, I'll spin the pot. That's where his arm came off from the bottom, sticking to the bottom. So I'm going to put the chicken inside the glass pan while I cook the other chicken. So I went ahead and turned down the heat, and now I'm gonna just transfer this kid into the pan. Oh, he's stuck again. No, my love. Very good. Wow, he's so beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna scrape this off just a little bit so that it's not too hard to clean later, because it is a little bit burnt on the bottom. I think I cooked it on too high right there, and then I'm going to prepare for the other hen. We've been doing a lot today with cooking, because I mean, it's Christmas Eve, you know? See? Isn't it beautiful? It's so beautiful. So there's a couple things like feathers that you want to pluck out. There aren't like a lot of, the other one had, I felt like a lot of feathers. This one only has like a few. Yeah, sorry, it's kind of hard to see. The lighting isn't great in here. I'm not gonna get all the feathers because I'm not that nitpicky. I know it's gross. When I'm eating it and I feel all these feathers, then I'm gonna be like, next time I'm gonna get all the feathers out. But for now, I'm just kind of plucking out a few. Okay, I'm gonna dig in. This might be a little bit gross, FYI. So this is the butt, right? Yeah, there's definitely not a package in there. So I'm rinsing it off now. You want to make sure you get under the wings and under the legs. Would it be weird to call it a baby?
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah, let's not do that. So just kind of rinsing off everything. That's probably good. It's just so like jiggly. Okay, so per my mother's advice, I'm using the lid as the delivery. Okay.
Not may pop.
Okay, so I'm still using the old oil. So that's kind of what it looks like right now. I am going to give it a dash of new oil just so it can have something fresh. So a dash of new oil, and then heavy salt and pepper. And I didn't want it to like freak out when I put it in there, so I turned the stove off, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn it back on now. I don't remember, I think I had it at like 3 or 4, so I'm gonna put it at 4, and then just repeat last time. So thank you, Mother, for being the videographer. You did a fantastic job. I definitely had the temperature up higher last time, which is why it was so loud. But I'm glad I didn't do that this time. I feel like it's cooking better, and it's not as loud, so that's nice. Its wings are like slowly spreading out. It's funny. This one's so much different from its brother. It's all like lazy and like splayed out, whereas its brother was all like, keep it together, man. The milk keeps like, or the spices in the milk keep moving, and I think they're just like reacting to each other chemically, but it's kind of creepy. See? That's so creepy. Ah, it's coming on. I'm gonna die. But look, see how it's moving like that? Why is it moving? Isn't it creepy?
Jessica, your stuff is possessed by aliens.
No, I think it's just reacting to each other.
I think so too, but it's pretty cool how it does that.
Mm-hmm.
It's breathing.
It's breathing. It's alive. Okay, so I went ahead and decided I'm gonna cook these two fully tonight and then start on the other two tomorrow, because that way we can start on dinner tonight and we can all eat and be happy. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut off the heat. And this one's golden and the other one was more brown, but I mean, he said in the recipe like it should be golden, so that's a good thing. Okay, I'm gonna transfer this chicken to the glass pan. And ow! If I don't hit myself with grease. Okay, I'm gonna let the grease stop sizzling before I pour it into a bowl or something. Man, see, I've got some grease on me and it hurt. So I'm gonna add a little burn there. That's fine. So I'm gonna cook these two in the pot with the sauce and then save half the sauce for the other two tomorrow, and I'll probably end up baking the other two instead of cooking them on the stove, because we need the stove tonight for the cinnamon rolls. So I poured the oil into a little bowl here. So that's the oil that I just cooked both of them in. And then that's the caramelized stuff, which I'm kind of going to scrape off a little bit before I put the sauce in. And then those are the hens in all their glory. Refer back to the recipe. Okay, so the recipe says basically to put the chicken back in the pot and then put the sauce, like all the lemon zest and the sage and the cinnamon and the milk, over it. So I'm going to go ahead and cook two of the chickens, like these two chickens. So I'm gonna cook both of them at once inside the pan and then just kind of find a way to split up this sauce. So I'm gonna put a little bit of the sauce in the pan just to try and keep the hens from sticking to the bottom of the pan. Hopefully that'll work. I don't know what will happen. I'm scared. Oh, it didn't sizzle. I thought it would like sizzle and like freak out, but it didn't. I just put like 2 of these in there. So that's kind of what it looks like right now. That's like all that black stuff right there is like the caramely goodness he was talking about. So, oh, it looks so good. So now I'm gonna put the chickens in the pot. Okay, so now I'm going to get a cup. So now I have this cup. I'm going to get 2 cups of it, and I'm gonna try and scrape the bottom and pour it into the pot with the 2 chickens. Look how snug they are. They're so snug. Snug as a hen in a pot. See all that goodness. Okay. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a little bit of blood that came out. It's fine. That doesn't look like... Oh, because it's 2 cups per hen. I was like, that doesn't look like a lot. And then I was like, oh, that's why it doesn't look like a lot. So I don't want too much of like the stuff at the bottom because I still have 2 other hens I'm wanting to cook. So there we go. And then one more. I'm kind of leaving some room at the top because I did put some of the spoonfuls in there. So, look at that gorgeousness. So pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to put it on the back burner and put a lid on it so that we can cook dinner. And I'll kind of periodically do a checkup and show you kind of what's going on with the dudes in the pot. That sounded really weird. Okay, catch you in a bit. It's on the stove and it's boiling, and I don't know, I have mixed feelings about this. I don't know if this is what it's supposed to look like or not. I guess we'll find out. Because it's supposed to be in a pot in the oven, but this pot won't work for that, and Mom needs the oven for the cinnamon rolls. So we'll see how it turns out. So this is just a ketchup. I think they're pretty much done because I rolled one over and see, oh gosh, so much steam. I rolled one over and see the meat is like falling off of that one. There's like nothing left. Well, not nothing left, but like, yeah, so I think it's pretty much done. I'll try to remember to let you guys know of like how it tasted, how it turned out tomorrow, and the other 2, like, because I'm actually going to bake the other 2 instead of boiling them.